Gonna downgrade my video on sideline. If you want minute warm-ups. How you doing, Mr. Megano? All right, the warm-up clock has started. But I am trying to get you close to center ice as possible. Hawks are coming off of a hard-fought loss on Friday night, 1-0 to Glenview in the last couple minutes of the game. Hopefully we're able to bounce back here. Coach Todd gets into the ears of the players. We still will have Emily out. So Luch will be in net again this afternoon. I think we've got everybody else out here today, so that should be good for us. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here on the warm-ups, so grab your afternoon beverage of choice after watching that Bears game. Might be a few more than you really anticipated. But, yeah, we got 3 minutes. I'll be back. But at least it gives me some good vantage points here to bring you a broadcast of the game. Trying to get both my cameras lined up. Get you both in the corners there, span across. See the Warhawks wearing their white and greens. Gives you a nice clear view of the rink here. Hawks are in their blue travel jerseys, as this is technically the Warhawks home rink. Down to 10 seconds left on the warm-ups. Which is over here watching that. And that's the end of your warm-up. Hawks going to do their chant. And there it is. Hawks make their way to the bench. Here at center ice, this is Frank the announcer coming to you live from Rosemont Ice Arena. Your Hawks are taking on the Warhawks. You'll hear me reference them as Northshore Warhawks, not to be confused with mentioning the Hawks. Hawks in their blue jerseys. We'll be going right to left here in this first period. We are going to have Lucci in net. I know that for sure, and I'll get you the rest of your lineups as soon as I possibly can. Remember, we got a lot of K names out here, so I get twisted up and tied up, but bringing it to you as best as I can. I am a dad. I enjoy the game and just trying to share the love. If I flub or give you off screen, I apologize. Now, we have Maddie at center with Philly and Bus. Puck comes off the near side wall. Warhawks carry it across. Kicked out by Demi. Back in the center ice for Bus stops that one. Philly picks it up, crosses the blue line. Met with a couple of North Shores. Greta with the puck, gets it over to Demi. Demi runs into a North Shore. Shot on Nooch, uses the blocker. Greta with the nice little stick there, just blocks the rebound shot. In the corner, you got Greta. Puck goes across the crease on Luch. Tipped away in front. Kicked away here by Gia. Gia carries it up to the blue line. Got Jess and Brownie. Loose puck in front of the slot. Oh! Jess puts it in front from the crease. Could not get a good handle on it. Was Gia. Carmen has it. Kicks it to herself. Goes through her legs. Warhawks grab it along the far side wall. Kicked out and back into the zone there by Gia. Kept in. Nope. Still at center ice here. Ends up getting dumped in the Warhawks zone. Just goes off. Got Kendall there battling for it. Brownie swatting at the puck. North Shore kicks it out of the zone. Might have the distance. I got an arm up. Nope, not going to have it. Josh trying to get there. Shot goes on Luch. Puck goes into the protective net and behind Luch. Stops the clock here at 12:48. Kendall at the dot with Sizzle and Mango. Liv and Alexa on D. Alexa gets it, sends it around the boards over here to the Mango on this near side wall. Mango sends it up forward. Sizzle's chasing after it. No icing being called. Sizzle gets there first. North Shore is right on the heels. Mango traps it into the corner. Liv grabs it, walks the circle, takes a shot, goes high up into the air, kicked down by Kendall. Sizzle grabs it, putting it back behind the net. Alexa keeps it in at the hash mark, sends it back down behind the goal line. Comes around to this near the far side. Liv's going to step up, seal the wall. Mango comes in, helps out. Liv taps it down behind the goal line, chases me after it. Mango kicks it to herself. Lost the handle of it, gets it back over to Liv. Liv looking for somebody. Centering pass over to Taylor. That was a beautiful shot and play there. Amazing save by the goalie. Got Tater at the dot, Brookie, Kendall, or Caden to Liv. Liv puts it down across the bow, over in the near side corner. Puck comes out. We got a one-on-one. Liv kicks that one away, goes up the near side boards. Tater trying to get it out, kick back down low again. Brookie sends it up the boards. Got a dump in there. Chasing after it. Stopped in front of the net, picked up by Brookie. Brookie's coming around. Goes to the forehand, backhand. Lost the handle of it. Alexis trying to dump it back down low. Sorry, got a little frog in my throat here. Battle along that far side board. Maddie picks it up. We got our full team jerseys now, so Oh, shot off the near side post. Greta picks up the puck, goes down to the goal line, into the corner. Philly trying to help out at the hash marks, seals the puck away. Puck gets lofted back. Will it be on Luch? Nope. And it is icing. "35, 57, 28, and 42 on the ice for that one." Got Gia at the dot with Jess and Brownie, along with Carmen and Josh on D. Back to Carmen. She sends it off a couple of players, goes into center ice, picked up by the Stars. They hit it to the blue line where Carmen was standing. Carmen goes back behind the goal line, pick up the puck, sends it around over here to Jess on this near side. Jess bounces it off the wall, gets it out of the zone. Gia chasing after it. Gia's going to be called for a shove there. Gia's going to the box. Touched there by Gia. Power play coming up for Warhawks. Penalty kill on the Hawks. Push that over. So at the 10:04 mark, we got 2 minutes on the penalty kill. Handle at the dot. Loose puck comes over near side wall. Northshore puts it down low. Josh trying to tap away at it. Puck ends up going over to the far side corner. Controlled by Warhawks. Top of the circle shot gets tipped. Luch uses the blocker, puts it back behind her. Josh blocks that centering pass. Puck ends up coming over to the near side corner. Back down behind the goal line, up to the top of the circle, top of the slot. Shot goes down. Luch able to save that one. Warhawks putting it back in the middle again. Big melee, kicking it to themselves. Picked up by Kendall. Shot goes just wide. Over in the corner. Back through the slot. Tipped away. Sizzle grabs it. Comes up the near side boards. Pressed up like Canham. Kicks it out into the center ice. Kendall chasing after it. Puck comes back in the center ice. Warhawks gain control. Liv steps up. Lifts the puck. Good shot by Alexa there. Tater comes up near side wall. Carries it across the blue line. Dumps it in. We got 45 left on the penalty kill. Picked up by Mango. Drops it back down for Tater. Warhawks coming out. Stopped there by Tater. Tater back gets pressed up like Handham against the back wall. Mango trying to help out. Puck comes over. We got 22 seconds left. Through center ice. Picked up by Liv. Kicked back out. Sent back into the zone. Warhawks looking up ice. Stopped at center by Brookie. Brookie dumps it back in. Caden going chasing after it. We got 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. Penalty's now over. Warhawks on the rush, come across the blue line. Gia kicks the player into the wall. Waffles the shot. Bouncing a puck off the wall was Greta. Gia battling at center ice, trying to get the puck over towards Caden. Loose puck comes over to the Warhawks blue line, controlled by the Warhawks. Picked away there by Gia. Gia's going to come across the blue line, dump it in down low. Picked up by the Warhawks back behind their goal line, sending it up. Greta grabs it at center ice, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it over to Demi on the near side. Demi's going to clear it across the blue line. Puts it down on net. Goalie kicks it over to the far side corner. Maddie's trying to battle for it. Comes up the wall. Demi gets it right just outside the blue line. Carries it back. Shovels it over towards Philly. Comes off of her stick. Battle at the blue line. Greta was able to stop it for a second. Bus comes in, helps out. Warhawks with the puck. Going through the slot. Comes a little wide. Goes into the corner. Picked away. Loose puck. Philly's going to grab it. Gets a pass over towards Bus. Bus is going to grab it off the wall, send it down forward as she got pressed up. Puck comes over rink wide. Taken away at the blue line there by Brownie. No, by Jess. Tipped over the near side wall. Jess gets it. Comes up the wall, trying to tip it up was Carmen. Ends up going back to the hash marks where Carmen gets it. Sends it back over to Jess on the near side hash, trying to shovel it up towards Philly. Northshore is in the way. Loose puck. Bus grabs it outside the blue line. Carries it through center. Takes the shot. Goes a little bit wide. Puck comes all the way around. Carmen keeps it in down low. Centering pass over to Josh. Josh takes the shot. Gets kick saved over in the near side corner. North Shore comes away with it. Brownie steals the pass at center ice. Dumps it in down low. Grabbed at the top of the circle. Is kicked away there by Brownie. Brownie battling over at the far side hash. Up the boards. Just past Jocelyn. Blows the tire. Alexa was there. She's going to retreat back towards Luch. Picks up the puck. Gets it over towards Gia on this near side. She shovels it over towards Mango. Stars are in the way. Brownie trying to help out and steals it. Kicked away there by Gia. Warhawks have a discombobulated entry play there and offsides, stopping the clock at 5:15. You got Kendall at the dot with Sizzle and Mango, Liv and Alexa. Kendall pushing it forward. Lost the handle of it. Alexa gets it over to Liv. Liv looking up. Drops it for Sizzle. Sizzle picks it up, crosses the blue line. Sends it in down low. Referee got in the way. Alexa's wide open. She's going to cycle it around. Alexa goes down behind the goal line looking for somebody. Puts a shot across the bow. Goes over to the far side corner. North Shore gets it. Liv with a swing and a miss. Sizzle's back there to retreat and grab it. Kicks it out of the zone. Icing being called. Or no, not icing, offsides. I'll get that terminology set in soon. You got Tater at the dot with Brookie and Caden. Comes back to Greta, who sends it up towards Caden. Caden trying to drop it in, but Warhawks tipped it away. Comes off a Demi's stick. Greta with a good one. Keeping her to the outside. Couldn't get a clean shot. Back behind the net. Picked up by Demi. Demi looks up. Goes past Brookie. All the way down. I got an arm up. I got icing being called on the Hawks. Defensive zone draw here at 4:21 in the first. Warhawks gain control, trying to send it back down to the hash marks. Big battle over there. Demi swoops in, grabs it. Referee gets in the way. Rookie trying to pop it away, ends up sending it back behind the net where Greta grabs it. Decides to carry it up that far side, trying to shovel it around, but not getting very far. Puck comes off the wall. Warhawks grab it to center ice. Tipped away, grain control there by Caden. Greta looking up ice, sends it off the wall to Caden on his near side. Caden's going to carry it across the blue line, drops it for Brookie. Brookie's trying to find someone. Defense on a line change. Puck comes back across the blue line. Shot high up just over Luch's shoulder. Puck comes up that far side wall, tipped back down low. Bus gets it, trying to tap it around, but couldn't get it past the Northshore. Big blocker save there by Luch. Down low, off the far side post. Picked up by Josh. Josh goes off a couple of sticks. High stick being called on Warhawks. Got Maddie coming to the dot, Bus to the right, Philly to the left, Liv and Alexa on D. Luch in net, loose puck, picked up by the Stars, or Northshore. Liv puts it down, goes back behind the net. Philly chasing after it. Northshore comes up the near side wall. Stopped there by Alexa. Philly trying to carry it across the blue line. Puck comes across. Liv kick saves it over to Alexa. Alexa back over to Liv. Liv looks up. Hits Bus at center. Bus dumps it in the zone. Warhawks come right back out. Alexa with a good stick. Tripping penalty being called on Alexa. Warhawks will be going on the power play here again for the second time today. 2:20 to go here in the first period. Scoreboard says second period, but I believe it is still a first period. Who do we get at the dot? We got Gia at the dot, along with Jess. Demi grabs it, comes through center ice. Trying to push it through. Jess grabs the puck, sends it down on net. Goalie kicks it back behind her. Puck comes back up the near side wall. Greta all by herself at center ice. Gets it up towards the center ice line. Warhawks on the rush. Drop it to the hash marks, up to the point. Shot goes down on Luch. She's able to put the paddle down and kick it over to the far side wall. Jess lost the handle of it, ends up sending it up the boards and out of the zone. Good clear. Warhawks catching the Hawks on a line change. I got an icing being called. Hawks got lucky on that one. Still on the penalty kill here. Got Brownie at the dot with Sizzle to the left, Liv and Jocelyn. Puck goes over to the far side. Warhawks trying to get it out. Liv sends it back down low. Brownie couldn't quite get there. But Brownie at the blue line battling for it. Keeps it in the Warhawks zone. Comes over to the near side. Back over. Lost the puck. Liv kicks it out. Warhawks got to retreat. Warhawks come up that far side wall. Send it over to the near side. Jocelyn gets there first. Separates the player from the puck. Jocelyn's going to be getting... Nope. Warhawks getting called for a penalty here. So that's going to negate the power play. But the Hawks... We got 35 seconds here to go at 4-on-4. We got 55.6 to go. So we got 4-on-4 action here. Got Gia coming to the dot, gets it back towards Jocelyn. Jocelyn lines up, rifles the shot, goes off the stick over to the near side hash marks, picked up by Carmen, sends it back behind the goal line. Warhawks send this one all the way out and down. They are not on a man disadvantage. It is being called an icing. Got 15 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Hawks will go on the power play here. Finish up this period. Gia wins the puck back to Carmen. Carmen lets it come back into center ice. Her pass gets blocked by the Northshore. Carried up the far side wall by Gia. Mango picks it up. Hawks on the power play. Mango battling for it. Ends up going back behind the net. Northshore killing some time off the clock. Caden pressed up the girl pretty hard. Puck comes up and out, and that's the end of your first period. All right, so the Hawks will be going on the power play here with 1:05 left on that. Scoreboard has us as 9 shots for the Warhawks with their 1 goal, and our Hawks with 7 shots and no goals as of yet. Always a tough battle with these guys. Games are always tight, usually a 1-goal differential. Coach Todd over there drawing some stuff up. All right, referees blow the whistle. Getting ready to start your second period. Hawks will be on the power play. Excuse me. Got to clear that horse or frog from my throat. Luch making her way to the net. Hawks in their blue jerseys going left to right for this period. Got Tater coming to the dot with Caden, Brookie, Alexa, and Liv. Luch in net. Referee's getting set, waiting for the Warhawks to come on out. You got too many players on the ice. Too many players. There we go. Referees finally get that right. Puck comes back. Brookie kicks it back to Alexa, who kicks it over to Liv. Liv gets it up to Caden. Caden drops it for Tater. Comes off of her stick on the near side wall. Caden trying to kick it forward to herself. Goes back behind the net. Warhawks trying to send it up. Alexa keeps it. Puts it down low. Tapped back by Tater. Alexa trying to battle for it. Tater picks it up. Carries it across the blue line. Gets it over to Caden. Caden got 3 Stars or Northshore players on her. Liv with it in the near side hash marks. Kicks it back down low to Caden. Caden gets Malachi crunched against the wall. 18 seconds left on the power play. Alexa picks it up, stops, turns around, gets it out of the zone, gets it over towards Brookie. Brookie gets it over to Bus. Bus carries it across the blue line. Lots of North Shore Warhawks players standing right there on the line. Got 3 seconds left on the power play. And that's the end of the power play there. Back to full strength. Liv picks up the puck. Gets it over towards Brookie. Brookie carries it. drops it for Liv. Liv from the near side hash marks. Goalie lost the handle of it. Picked back up by Brookie. Carries it over the corner. Picked up by Maddie. Warhawks come away with the puck. Liv steps up at the hash marks. Bus helping out. Loose puck down there low. Bus with it. Keeps possession. Got Philly. Trying to centering pass. Maddie's stick gets lifted. Coming all the way back. It was our own pass, so it's no icing. Liv going to grab it. Send it up the wall, up to the blue line. Warhawks can't keep it in. And it's offsides on your Warhawks. Lineup change coming here for your Hawks. Maddie coming to the dot with Bus and Philly, along with Demi and Greta. Greta stopping it. Bus coming over to the near side wall, trying to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Maddie. Maddie drops it for Greta. Greta lets it go to the goal line. Warhawks battling for it. Sends it all the way around to the far side. Hash marks picked up by the Warhawks. Sent back down behind the net. Warhawks with it, trying to center something up. Demi with a good defensive positioning there. Just past Demi. Warhawks centering it up. Good stick there by Greta. Ends up getting it over towards Demi. Demi gets the puck. Sends it through center ice. I got an arm up. I got to stop at your clock here at 2:27 in the second period. Coming all the way back. Gio wins this one back. Oh, dangerous play in front of Luch there. Warhawks keep control, get it up to their point, top of the circle. Gio looks down. She's got the puck at her feet. She's got Brownie. Lost the handle of the puck. Warhawks come away with it. Send it back deep into the Hawks zone. It's a rush one-on-one. Shot on Luch. Kick save up through the top of the slot. Picked up there by Jocelyn. Joss goes up the far side wall with it. Carries it across the center ice. Dumps it in down low. She is going to go chase after it. Comes up to the near side hash marks. Brownie stops that. Up to the top of the slot. Comes through the middle. It's a rush. Shot on Luch. She's able to kick save that one. Nice job, Luch. Kendall at the dot. Warhawks gain control. Kendall goes over the far side hash marks, trying to stop it. So does Alexa. Warhawks trying to send it through the crease. Shot on Luch. He's able to kick save it away. Down low. Puck goes high up in the air, back off the back wall. Liv sends it up. No love lost between these players here. Sizzle carrying it across center ice into the zone. Goes back down low. Whoa, big collision on that back wall. Comes over the far side hash marks. Alexa stops it and seals it, as she always does. Picked up by Mango, who puts it in the near side corner. Coming up the wall. Kendall gets it to Liv. Liv gets it over to Alexa. Alexa carries it to Mango. Mango lost the handle of it. Up to the near side hash marks. Liv keeps it down low. Centering pass. Oh, tipped. Goes across the bow. Alexa stops it just outside the blue line. Dumps it in. Liv's going to pick up the puck on this near side. Drops it in down low. Hawks going for a line change. New set of legs. Brookie coming chasing after it. Gets their puck first. Tips it away from the one Northshore. Offsides being called on your Warhawks. .10:09 here to go. Got Tater at the dot. Warhawks gain control. Come down low from the top of the circle. Goes back around the net. Tipped away there by Greta. Tater goes into the wall. Greta has the puck. Goes back behind the net over to that far side. Looking up ice. Gets it through center. Gonna be on net, so no icing. Goalie reaches down. Stops the clock here at 9:46. Got Maddie coming to the dot with Philly and Bus. Demi and Greta. Luch in net. Northshore wins it back. Sends it around the far side wall. Through the slot. Taken away there by Bus. Bus kicks it back into the zone. Bus battling for it. Stops the outlet pass on the wall. Trying to get a centering pass. Can't handle the puck. Regroups and gains control. Gets it over towards Philly. Philly takes a shot. Goes off the goalie's head. Puck comes back into center ice. Tipped by the Warhawks. Demi got in the way. Bus trying to tap that one out. Warhawks keep it in. Back behind the goal line. Greta with the puck, looking up ice, bounces it off to Philly. Philly trying to get a pass over to Maddie, who's able to get it over to Bus. Bus trying to get a shot off, goes off the goalie. Puck comes off the net. Philly lost her twig. Goal comes off, it's Mounts. Stopping the clock here at 8:53. Got Gia at the dot. Warhawks win this one back. They're going to come back around over to the near side. Looking for that outlet pass. Had one going deep. Hawks were able to keep it down low. Got a penalty coming up on your Hawks. Carmen touches it. Brownie's going to be going to the sin bin. Power play coming up for your Warhawks. Lexa and Liv coming out, along with Sizzle and Mango. Puck goes down, kicked away there by Sizzle, up to the blue line, kept in by the Warhawks. Over to the near side's top of the circle. Alexa gets it, sends it off the wall. Can't keep it in. Sizzle tips it away, chasing after it. Bounces it off the wall to Alexa. Alexa rifles a shot into the near side corner. Killing off some time. Sizzle battling for it. Gets there. Puck comes back up to Liv. Liv goes off the wall. Puts it down back behind the net. Goes over to the far side. Hash marks. Warhawks send it all the way out. Liv grabs it. Comes up ice. Tips it back down into the Warhawks zone. Liv centering it up. Tipped away in front. Still a loose puck. I mean, come on. Mango getting a little feisty down there. .106 left on the penalty kill. Got Kendall and Jess, along with Liv and Alexa. Puck comes over the near side wall, comes back up to Liv. Liv kicks it back down behind the goal line. Kendall grabs it. Kendall looking for somebody. He's trying to center it up. Taken away by the Warhawks. Puck comes up the near side. Alexa steps up with a good stick. Puck goes down on Luch, kick save. Up to the blue line. Warhawks keep it in. Lexus goes back. Liv sends this one out and all the way around. Going for a line change for Liv. Jess battling. Warhawks get it up to the blue line. Greta tips it out of the zone. Regrouped by the Warhawks. Lost the handle of it. Oh. Tater takes an elbow to the noggin there. Alexa comes off. Demi comes on. Got Demi, Greta. Penalty's over. Back to full strength. Demi's able to keep it in down low. Warhawks come back into center ice with it. 5-on-5. Tater separates the player from the puck. Puck goes out of the zone. That was 6 men on the ice, but who's counting? Dumped in by Tater. Goes back behind the net. Up to the blue line. Demi keeps it in. Back down low. Caden goes back. I got to get some nicknames for those two. Maddie with it. Lost the that was Maddie. Lost the handle of it. Northshore comes away with it. Comes up to the near side. Joski's going to come over at the blue line. Battle for it. Lost the puck. Warhawks trying to center it up. Josk grabs it. Sends it up towards Maddie. Maddie tips it forward towards Caden. Warhawks coming up the near side wall. Dump it into the zone. Loose puck in the slot. Shot on Luch. She catches that one in the breadbasket. Big save there by Luch. 5:07 to go here in the second period. Warhawks put another shot on Luch. She able to save that one away into the corner. Jocelyn battling for it, brings it up to the hash marks. Maddie picks it up, crosses the blue line with it, takes the shot, goes off of a player's backside. Jocelyn grabs it from the blue line, gets an outlet pass up towards Philly, lets it go all the way down. That is icing being called. Gia comes to the dot with Brownie and Jess. Brownie picks up the puck, comes up near side, trying to get it around one. Liv grabs the puck, gets it over towards Alexa on the far side wall. Alexa sends it up to Jess. Jess bounces it off the wall. Brownie's chasing after it, gets to the puck. Northshore gets in the way. Puck comes up, tips right around, going 2-on-1 here. Shot goes on Luch. She's able to use the blocker and put it back behind her. Alexa steps in, grabs the puck. Alexa's looking up ice. Warhawks run a change. Alexa comes through the blue line. Carries it back down low. Trying to shovel it up the wall. Too many North Shore players in the way. Liv's going to grab this one. Lofts it up high, gets everybody out. Puck goes back behind the net, picked up there by Sizzle. Sizzle breaks one set of ankles in the corner. Trying to find somebody that's open, cycling it around to Alexa. Puck ends up coming up top of the slot, picked up by the North Shore. Sends it down on net, just a little off, and that is icing being called. Coming back. Stopping the clock here at 3:23. Kendall at the dot, wins it over to the far side wall. Mango picks it up, carries it back behind the net, stops, changes direction, lost the handle of it as the Northshore picks it and sends it up the wall, but Demi is able to stop it, puts a shot down on net, kicked away by the goalie. Demi steps up, puck gets tapped just around her, got a breakaway, stopped there by Greta, got a 2-on-1, takes the shot, Warhawks get the puck in the net. 29, 19, 16, 35, and 47 on the ice for that one. Back to center ice it come. Hawks down by 2. Tater, Brookie, Caden, Carmen, Joss out there on the ice. Brookie coming battling. Back into center ice. Joss sends it up the wall. Warhawks gain control, come up that far side, get it into center ice. Joss picks up the puck as it came across center. Bounces a pass up towards Tater. Tater trying to get it in the zone, but stopped. Caden goes head over toes for that one. Whack-a-mole here, trying to get the puck. Warhawks get control, send it off the wall. Pushed over towards Carmen. Carmen kicks it away over to the near side wall. Caden pushing it forward. Goes in the corner with it. Warhawks coming up, bouncing it around. Josh grabs it before the blue line. Sends it up towards Caden. Takes a funky bounce off the glass. Boss steals that one. Or no, Brookie steals that one. Offsides on your Hawks. Got 1:50 left here in the second period. Maddie at the dot, trying to win this one back to Liv. Liv grabs it, sends it off the wall on the near side. Bus trying to get there. Stops it just outside the blue line. Puck goes high up in the air. Warhawks get the puck at center ice. Carry it over to the far side. Dump it in down low. Alexa battling back behind the net. Comes back up to the point. From the top of the circle. Stops. Liv trying to swat away at it. Maddie lays out and stops the shot. Bus gets it over to Maddie. Maddie tips it over to Philly. Philly carries it across the blue line. Takes the shot. Gets tipped back over to the near side of the net. Back behind the goal line. Up the far side. Alexa stops it just outside the blue line. Picked up there by Bus. Bus battling for it. Warhawks gain control. Send it off the near side wall. Liv steps up. Warhawks get it at center ice, dump it in down low. Lex is going to go back behind the net, pick it up. Looking up ice, she's got Philly over here on the near side. Philly grabs it at center ice, carries it across the blue line, shovels it over to Gia. Too much traffic there. Coming back on Liv, Alexa. Puck ends up going over to the far side, hash marks. Shot goes down low, gets tipped over to the far side corner. At the hash marks, comes through the slot, tipped away there by Liv, back up to the top of the slot, comes over near side, Jess grabs that one. Jess goes wide with it, got 13 to go. 10 seconds, over to the near side corner, Gia's going to pick it up, try to get it over. Brownie battling for it through Greta's legs, and that is the end of your second period. Shots get a little bit more evened up here in that second period. It's now 14 shots for your Warhawks with a goal advantage over your Hawks. Hawks have gotten 13 shots. Apologize for the broadcast feed. It's there's no Wi-Fi in this building. The cell service is a little spotty at times. Trying the best that I can. For all you fans at home that were not able to make the trip out to Rosemont here, not sure what else you got to do other than watch the Bears lose. Sorry if I put a spoiler out there. See if these Hawks can regroup here in this third period and get some points on the board. Hawks in their blue jerseys will be going right to left this period. Got Luch in net. Got to see some fire coming out here in this start of this third period. It's going to be a long 15 minutes. Hawks trail by 2. Kendall comes to the dot with Sizzle and Mango, Greta and Demi. Kendall trying to push it forward, ends up getting controlled by Sizzle. Sizzle drops it off the boards. Kendall trying to get there first. She is. Sizzle trying to help out. Greta stops it at the top of the circle, sends it back down low. Over to the near side wall. Up. A Nuge kick save. Carries it across center ice, ends up dumping it in down low. Hawk going for a line change. Corner. Tater picks it up. Goes hash marks by the Warhawks. Gets it up towards Caden. Caden. A little bit too much oomph on that push. Warhawks go to the power play. Liv's going to come back, pick up the puck. She sends it off the wall. Warhawks can't hold it. Comes out of the zone. Liv taps it back out. Back into center ice. Warhawks gain control, carry it into their own zone. Bus putting some pressure on. Maddie steals it away, goes off that far side wall. Carries it across. Ends up shoveling it up towards center ice. Warhawks dump it in down low. Liv's going to get there first, sends it up the wall. Hard to handle by the Warhawks, but keep it in. Sends it back down to the hash marks. Your Hawks regroup. Liv kick saves that one. Gets it over to Maddie. Maddie gets her puck. Sends it off the wall and all the way down. Got 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. Hawks go for a line change. Puck comes up the near side wall. Alexa stops and seals the blue line. Back into center ice where Greta's going to grab it just inside our own blue line. She sends it in down deep. Picked up at the top of the circles by the Warhawks. They bounce it around to the far side. Hash marks. Broken up. Rookie sends it back into the zone. Philly chasing after it. Gets there first. Philly's going to get called for a penalty. That's not good for your Hawks. Going down 2 men with 11 seconds. It'll be 5-on-3. Eleven 14. Five on three here. We got Greta, Demi, and Jess. Jess wins it over to the far side wall. Kept in at the point. Top of the circle. Shot goes down and is in the back of the net. Can't get my score here on sideline. Trying to get back into that so I can update the score here, but Warhawks are still on a man advantage. They were able to score it with 2 seconds left on the first penalty. Warhawks coming up the near side. Kept at center ice by Gia. Warhawks come through. Gia grabs the puck. Got another penalty coming up on your Warhawks. Carmen went full force on that one, sends the girl into the boards. Hard to get back into this game here when you're going down 2-man advantage. Giving up a 2-man advantage. All right, so at 10:34, we got a 5-on-3 advantage for your Warhawks. Got Sizzle, Alexa, and Liv. Puck comes up, top of the circle, kicked away there by Sizzle. So it'll be 1:13 here to go with a 2-man advantage. Warhawks playing keep away. Lose the handle of it, come back into center ice. Another penalty coming up on your Hawks. 6-on-3. Shot goes on Luch. She's able to catch the puck. I didn't quite see it. Luch is complaining that they were in her crease, and got to put somebody in the box for Luch. Gia's going to come and serve this one for Luch. Can't start the clock on that one until the other 2 penalties are off. Got to keep 3 players on the ice for the Hawks. Back up to the top of the point, over to the near side wall near hash marks, carries it down low. Centering pass broken up there by Liv. Liv sends it off the glass up to the blue line. Kept in by the Warhawks, top of the circle. Back over far side, top of the slot. Shot goes over Luch's head. Goes over. Back up to the point. Over to the far side circle. Kicked away. In the back of the net. (10, 16, and 21 on the ice for that one. One will come out, but we still got 2 in the box. So it'll still be a 5-on-3. Let them get their, so 18 seconds will come off. And so we'll have a 58-second left penalty and a 2-minute. 9:32 to go here. And I was correct. Taylor wins it over the near side wall, kicks it into the Warhawk zone. Tater putting some pressure. Shot goes down on net. Warhawks gain control, come back out of their zone. Lost the handle of it at the blue line. Tater skating over for it. Greta knocks it back in. Killing off some time. 36 seconds left on the first penalty. Back into center ice to Greta. Greta's going to look around, send the puck back into the Warhawks zone. Tater battling for it. Grabs the puck, takes a shot, gets deflected into the back protective netting. Stopping the clock here at 8:50. Why is the clock running? 8:47. 13 seconds to go on the first penalty. Got Maddie, Joss, and Liv. Puck goes over to the far side wall. Warhawks gain control, come back around, taking some time off the clock. That's fine with me. 1 second, back to 5-on-4. Liv blows a tire. Puck comes back, Mango picks it up. Comes up the near side hash marks. Mango carrying it back behind the net. Got 46 seconds left on the remaining penalty. Top of the circle. Luch is able to block that one off and over. Josh sends this one out. Takes up some time. Puck goes back behind the net. Off the far side and into the players' bench on the Warhawks side. 7:55 here to go in the game. 23 seconds left on the penalty. Caden at the dot. Wins it over the far side wall. Picked up by Caden. Caden goes with a forehand, puts a shot down, gets blocked by the goalie. Regrouped and gained control by the Warhawks. They come around the near side wall. Stopped at the blue line. Warhawks try to go across the ice. Greta steps up, tips it away back in the center. Warhawks come over to the near side. Penalties now over. Back to full strength, 5-on-5. We haven't had that in a while. Grabbed by Bus. Got stopped abruptly there. Warhawks cycling it around. Puck comes back into center ice. Played by the Warhawks. Carried it into their own zone. Over to the near side. Cross center ice. Trying to dump it in, but couldn't get a clean pass. Jess steals that one. Carries it across the blue line. Dumps it in. Carries it across the goal line. Battling for it in the corner. Gia trying to help out. Jess. Warhawks coming up that far side. They're trying to eat some of this clock away. 6:35 here to go. Gia's going to go to the corner. Grab the puck. Centering pass. Shot goes across the bow by Brownie. Comes up the near side. Just past Carmen. Kicks it back towards Gia. Gia circles around. Gets it over towards Kendall on the near side wall. Kendall goes over to the hash marks. Her drop pass gets reflected back. Gia with the tip goes just wide. Gia stops that one outlet. Stops the second outlet. Gets it over to Kendall. Kendall kicks it over to a Northshore player. Northshore. Ends up coming back. Brownie's going to chase after it. Pick it up. Carry it back behind Luch. Comes up the far side. Her outlet pass gets stopped at the blue line. Picked up by Greta. Or by Joss. Went into the player's bench and back into the ice. And that will be defensive zone draw here at the 5:38 mark. Hawks trailing by 4. Kendall at the dot. Sizzle and Mango. Alexa and Liv. Puck goes down. Alexa sends it over the near side hash mark. Picked up by Mango. Mango got twisted up. Looked like a knee on knee, but not called. Back behind the net. Alexa picks it up. Sends it over towards Liv in the near side corner. Liv shovels it up towards Mango. Mango gets hit from behind. Trying to get the puck up towards Kendall. Liv battling at the top of the circle. Picked up by Mango. Mango shovels it through center ice. Kendall's chasing after it with her speed. She's trying to get there. Good no call there. Both players were skating hard for the puck. Comes up the far side wall. Stopped there by Liv. Picked back up by Liv. Liv puts it down. Tipped by Kendall. Goes just wide. Alexa keeps it in. Ends up coming back to center ice for Liv. Liv's going to pick the puck up. Come in. Puts a waffler. Goalie kicks it over to the far side corner. Comes back up to the far side wall. Liv's going to grab that, send it back down low. Comes all the way around to the near side hash marks where Alexa's going to stop. Seals the wall. Penalty coming up on the Warhawks. Alexa took the front end of that one. So power play here coming up for your Hawks. 4:14 to go here in the game. Hawks on the power play. Got Tater, Caden, Brookie. Brookie trying to battle for it. Northshore comes away with it. Carry it through center ice. Goes to the far side, trying to stall some time. Greta picks up the puck. Greta comes through center. Drops it for Brookie. Brookie trying to get a pass off, but Northshore's in the way. Brookie carries it back down behind the net to Caden. Brookie with the puck. Looking for someone. Sends it up to the point to Demi. Demi gets it over to Greta. Greta lets it go off the wall, regroups it. Gets it back to Demi. Demi puts it down. Oh, good tip there by Caden. Goes just wide. Tater goes down. Tater back up to her feet with the puck. Trying to put a backhand shot. Goes over to the far side of the net. Picked up by Brookie. Brookie's going to look around, get it over to Demi. Demi back to Greta, or back to Brookie, over to Greta. Greta puts a shot down. Didn't have all the legs on that one, but ends up going to the far side corner. Brookie shovels it back behind the net. Warhawks grab control. Send it off the wall. Greta seals it. Nope. Comes back into center ice. Demi's going to come back to the blue line. We got 40 seconds left on the power play. Maddie with the puck at center ice. Big pressure there. Comes off the puck. Greta's going to grab it. Send it all the way around over here to Philly on this near side wall. Philly centers it up. Picked away off by the North Shore. Back behind the goal line where Carmen's going to go pick it up. Carmen gets Malachi crunched. Bust with the puck. Comes off of her stick. Warhawks touch the puck. So 7 seconds left on that first one. Got another 2-minute penalty coming up on the Warhawks. Going 5-on-3 here. Hawks trailing by 4. If we can get one, we'll, in the first 7 seconds, we'll still have a man advantage. Got Gia at the dot, Brownie to the right, Jess to the left. Carmen and Joss. Puck comes out of the zone, so that's going to end up killing off that first penalty. Brownie carries it up to the blue line, dumps it in down low. First penalty's over. 5-on-4 action here. Still a power play for your Hawks. Warhawks keep control. Get it just around. Taken away. Josh carries it up that far side, looking up ice, gets it over to Brownie. Brownie tied up at center ice. Able to get it into the Warhawks zone, but Warhawks gain control, shoveling it around. Carmen with the puck, shoveling up towards Jess. Warhawks with it again. Jess with the puck, carries it across the blue line. Brownie goes off. Jess takes a shot. Oh, just over the head of the goalie. Josh trying to keep the puck down low. Got Sizzle in the corner. Mango trying to come in and help out. Josh lost her feet. Puck comes loose to Mango. Mango circles around, lost the handle of it. Puts it back on net, goes off the goalie's pads. Got 40 seconds left on the power play. Back to Alexa. Alexa taps it back down low. Mango with the puck in the near side corner. All the way around to the far side. Liv's going to grab it on the far side. Hash. Shovel it down low. Puck comes up to Alexa at the blue line. Alexa drops it down just out of Sizzle's reach. Warhawks were able to clear it out. Got 15 seconds left on the power play. 32 seconds left in the game. Alexa gets it over towards Mango. Mango tips it up towards Sizzle. Sizzle carries it across the line. Drops it for Mango. Her pass over towards Alexa is off the hit mark. Puck comes off the near side wall. Power play is over. Kendall with it. Her shot gets tipped. We're down to under 12 seconds to go. Kendall going to go to the box. Just run this clock out and be done with this game. We got 6.6 left here to go. Kendall with a big shot there at the end. Drawing a penalty. Northshore is going to finish this game on the power play. Alexa, Liv, Rookie, and Tater coming out. Are you kidding me? Class act there by Northshore, pulling their goalie with 6 seconds to go. End of the game. Northshore wins. Classless act to end the game.